Good evening and thanks for joining us this Saturday night. I'm Rachael Krause. Community members came out tonight to get a taste of African culture. People packed inside First United Methodist Church in Sioux City for the first ever African Night celebration. Two presidential candidates took to the stage at the Iowa State Fair, but not everyone was willing to give them a warm welcome at the fairgrounds. Iowa drivers could soon have reason to celebrate. Gas prices could soon drop below $2 a gallon by as early as Halloween. Well, imagine coming home late at night, finding a strange car in the driveway and the windows lit up. What do? For one man in Utah, the first thing he did was grab his smartphone, but not to call 911. It was to check his security cameras, and he couldn't believe what he saw. It's a show of brute strength for some, torture for others, as one Iowa man attempted to set the world record for doing the most burpees. 48-year-old martial arts trainer Pete Peterson embarked on his goal of trying to break not one, but two Guinness Book of World Records for the most burpees performed in 12 and 24-hour increments. An Ottawa man who was tragically hit and killed on an Iowa roadway last summer while training to ride ragbri is being remembered by his community. Earlier today, Sean Gosh's memory was honored in his hometown by friends and fellow bicyclists. ABC 9's Deborah Souverain has more. Cecil the Lion's death sparked outrage all around the world, and now authorities say Cecil's brother Jericho was killed earlier today. Authorities say Jericho was killed by an illegal hunter in a Zimbabwe national park. The death comes just as researchers were breathing a sigh of relief, as Jericho appeared to be protecting Cecil's cubs from other males in the pride there when Cecil was killed weeks earlier. Zimbabwe officials are asking the U.S. to extradite the hunter, a dentist from Minnesota who killed Cecil in July. Two local guides have already been charged in the case. A well-respected member of the federal judiciary passed away earlier this week. Judge Donald O'Brien of Sioux City died at his home Tuesday. Just days after joining Donald Trump's staff, Iowa GOP operative and Morningside College professor Sam Clovis is coming under fire.
This is ABC 9 News at 6.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Rachael Krause. Allison Warren has the evening off. Well, there are plenty of ways to help those in need, and today some Siouxlanders are helping the less fortunate by serving up sweet corn. This freshly picked corn will be part of tonight's charity dinner called Beers and Ears. Every year, the event raises money for a great cause, and this year's beneficiary is the warming shelter in Sioux City. Organizers say along with raising money, the event helps to spotlight those in need.
Have a party, raise money, and makes you feel good, and give awareness to everyone. People get awareness because that's why we change the beneficiary every year, is to bring awareness to all the different groups that are in need.
The event is happening now at Bamboo's Dry Dock in Sioux City. We'll have all the latest coming up tonight at 10. Sioux City swimmers can cool off again now that a local pool is back in operation. Leif Erikson Pool is open again after being closed down since Thursday for chemical maintenance. The pool was open today from 1 until 6 p.m. Northeast Nebraska is now home to a new aquatic attraction. The Papio Missouri River Natural Resource District held a grand opening this morning for Cramper Lake. Located just south of Highway 35, the man-made lake in Hubbard spans more than 200 acres. The recreational area features camping, hiking, fishing, kayaking, and more.
I believe it is. It'll attract people to the area, the town of Hubbard, and Dakota County itself.
Despite the late summer debut, officials are hoping Cramper Lake brings lots of visitors to the area. Maximum security prisoners at the Iowa State Penitentiary were moved earlier today from the existing prison to a new facility. While the inmates were being moved to the new prison, both the route and the airspace above both facilities were monitored by the Department of Public Safety. The new $132 million prison was built just 1 mile north of the current penitentiary. The facility holds 800 inmates, features a new space, a new layout, and a better environment for both the prisoners and the employees working there. The Black Hawk County Sheriff's Department is on the lookout for a prisoner who failed to return to the work release facility in Waterloo Friday. 25-year-old Nicholas Martez Tolles was serving a 10-year sentence for second-degree robbery. He had been transferred to the work release facility just on July 13th. Tolles is described as an African-American with black hair and brown eyes. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighs about 186 pounds. He has tattoos on his upper left arm, chest, both forearms and both hands. Anyone with any information as to Toles' whereabouts is being asked to contact police.